Volunteers with the Manchester Urban Ponds Restoration Program aren't afraid to get their hands and their boots a little bit dirty.
Oh, nice. This is interesting or unusual. We are entering in our 25th year and tracking all the metrics behind that. Numbers of bags of trash, numbers of shopping carts, numbers of tires, volunteers, volunteer hours, everything that goes along with that.
So let's look at the numbers. 120 cleanups organized, 1,390 volunteers, 2,893 bags of trash, 117 shopping carts, 464 tires.
I found some very sparkly slippers deep in the woods.
All the volunteers agree on one thing. They want to keep these pockets of green clean.
We have so many hidden jewels of green spaces and water bodies in the city with a lot of recreational opportunities. This particular pond has a rail trail around it. It has a boat ramp. You can boat, you can fish, you can kayak, you can jog, you can ride a bike. There's so many great opportunities.
This group does volunteer cleanups at 7 water bodies in the Queen City.
I try to make it fun. I award certificates and prizes for most interesting or unusual piece of trash. People are in it to win it.
Sure, there are a number of people who dump trash here, and that's terrible. But there's also a huge amount of, I just think, incidental trash. People fill a trash bin, or there's trash in a truck, and it just blows away. It's very lightweight plastic cups and plastic bags, and things just blow out here.
You find things like prom dresses. I would like to know the story behind that one. Large stuffed unicorns, bronze Buddha statues. Someone won a prize for finding a Bob Ross Chia Pet head. We really look towards the weird and the funny to give out prizes.
The ultimate prize, that tower of blue bags that the volunteers stack up after every cleanup, knowing they're doing their part to keep these hidden gems shining bright.
It's good to see, a lot of the younger people that show up. Some of them bring their children.
A lot of these water bodies were once rural, on farmland. People swam in them. This pond had a bathhouse, a bathing house here. They harvested ice here, and as well on several other water bodies in Manchester. But over time, stormwater runoff and other contaminants have made their way into the water bodies. So we're looking at 60 years of degradation and pollution. It's really hard, it's impossible to correct that overnight. So it's going to take time. It has taken time. We're in 25 years of this program. We are making strides.
It's a windy spring day on Hampton Beach, and the sand still studded with people out enjoying time on the shore, nestled among the hundreds of little pieces of plastics, foam, and glass hidden in the sand.
Fragments is broken up into material and size. So we have plastic, glass, and foam, and then we have this little ruler down here which helps us categorize the size.
Nikki Tenalia works for Blue Ocean Society here on the seacoast and heads up over 350 beach cleanups a year, instructing the groups on how to track every piece of trash they collect. Today, she has a group of volunteers from Water Country, ready to grab as much marine debris as they can from the beach.
Bottle cap. All right, what do we got?
Firecracker.
Oh, metal bottle cap. Yep.
Since 2001, Blue Ocean's beach cleanups have removed over 195,000 pounds of litter from local beaches.
Our mission is to protect marine life in the Gulf of Maine through research, education, and inspiring action. All the plastics, all the metal, all the glass, all the foam. We try to kind of tally every single thing that we find, keep track of it on that data card. We put all of that together into an end of the year report.
And cigarette butt. Got it.
I think people are honestly pretty surprised that we're still finding as many cigarette butts as we do.
Last year, nearly 28,000 cigarette butts were recorded, and single-use plastics amounted to about 70,000 of the items collected from the beach, making up 45% of the litter collected.
You don't realize how much is actually still on the beach, so it is kind of nice to be able to track everything. Once you start really looking, you're seeing all the little pieces.
The beach cleanups are part trash picking, part treasure hunt.
Oh wait, that one's...
Wait.
Is it one of these?
Yeah,
That's a drop tag.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. I think a lot of people are very surprised to find little pieces of plastic. I think when we talk about beach cleanups, a lot of people are thinking we're gonna find solo cups and big things, when in reality that's not always the case. So hoping that they can kind of relate that back to their life and they're like, wow, I use all of these plastic things, even though I put it in my trash or in my recycling bin, it can blow away, it can do all of these things and break down into these little teeny tiny pieces. Maybe I shouldn't be using plastic products or single-use products.